Politically charged, we've been telling you about Phoenix Police and the Maricopa County Attorney's Office working together to frame a group of protesters.
They exaggerated and lied to charge the group as a criminal street gang. But ABC 15's reporting making changes, and the Maricopa County Attorney's Office finally deciding to toss all charges against more than a dozen protesters who were falsely accused of being in a gang.
ABC 15 investigator Dave Biscobing has been all over this case since the beginning. He's exposed massive lies and misconduct by police and prosecutors. And now Dave's here with more on this major development.
Now, we broke the news this morning. MCAO decided to dismiss this entire case. The timing coming just hours before they were scheduled to come here and face a judge about the problems with their prosecution. Now, that hearing was canceled, but community groups decided to hold a press conference here anyways today to talk about what happened.
These are and always have been political prosecutions.
Activists, protesters, and defense attorneys didn't hold back after learning the entire case was being dismissed against this group of protesters who were arrested on October 17th last year. Our investigation exposed Phoenix police and county prosecutors worked together to frame the group. They exaggerated and lied to charge them as a criminal street gang. They even testified before a grand jury that the protesters were like the Bloods, Crips, and Hells Angels. Late last week, the judge blasted police and prosecutors for their collusion, calling the charges absurd and baffling. And that's important because MCAO was scheduled to go into the court later today and face the same judge to argue why the case should be allowed to proceed.
And the related cases?
Defense attorney Kathy Brody says the timing is telling.
And MCAO was scared to come into court today for a good reason. They knew that we planned to tell the judge today that the egregious misconduct that she identified in the grand jury presentation in this case is just one piece of a much larger pattern of government misconduct.
In a written statement, County Attorney Alistair Adele wrote, the case was dismissed, quote, in the interest of justice, but she wanted to be clear that the decision does not mean that no crimes were committed. The county attorney then added, the decision in no way reflects negatively on the hard work law enforcement performed that night. It's a stunning statement, considering some of those same officers lied repeatedly about what happened and also owned, shared, and sold challenge coins to celebrate hurting a protester in the past, a coin with language tied to hate speech.
Actually, can I ask if anybody can respond?
After the press conference, we read the statement to the group and asked if anybody wanted to respond.
Yeah, thank you for asking about that, and I did see that just before this press conference, and I guess I'm going to try to go slow so I say the right thing, but what I would say about that is it is very disappointing, to say the least, that County Attorney Adele would continue to congratulate the Phoenix police officers who colluded with the employees in her office to bring these bogus charges against these and other protesters. It's disappointing, but that just confirms what I said to you all earlier, which is that even though they made the right decision today to dismiss these charges with prejudice, they didn't do it for the right reasons, and the reasons clearly are political.
I'm investigator Dave Biscobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
Dave has spent months exposing problems in multiple protest cases. In addition to this one, his reports have caused Phoenix Police and MCAO to order a total of 4 outside investigations, and those are still ongoing. You can see all of Dave's politically charged reports at abc15.com/protest.